Oke, jadi halo saudaraku semuanya, selamat datang kembali di MNS Indonesia. Di video kali ini, gue akan memainkan Genshin Impact ya teman-teman ya. Dan kita akan melanjutkan quest Archon dari part 1 kemarin, dimana kita kemarin tuh kalau nggak salah bertemu dengan abyssherald, dan kita akan bertemu dengan dan slave juga ya. Maksudnya kemarin di part 1 waktu itu ketemu dan slave juga. Dan sekarang kita akan melanjutkan gameplay part 2-nya ya guys ya, dari quest Archon We Will Be Reunited. So, apakah ceritanya akan makin excited atau gimana teman-teman? Apakah akan makin bagus ceritanya? Ya ikuti terus ya untuk video kali ini ya teman-teman ya. So, kita akan langsung saja memainkan game dari Genshin Impact ini, dan kita akan melanjutkan dari quest Archon part 2 ini ya teman-teman ya. So, let's go ya teman-teman ya. Alright. Jadi di sini gua udah di Jui Slope, dan ini emang lokasinya deket sini ya teman-teman ya. Dan sekarang nanti kita kesini aja. Seorang herald tanpa pengadut ya guys ya. Dan langsung saja mungkin kita akan jalan aja guys ya. Oke. Hup. Dan guys, sorry banget kalau misalnya kemarin itu video kualitasnya agak buram ya guys ya, karena gue lupa ngatur resolusinya ke 1366 x 768, dan itu ada sini nih, yang musuh bunga ini kampret banget sih serius. Ini kita battle dulu ya guys ya. Hup. Kita battle dulu guys, karena ini sangat menghalangi saya ya. Kalau kita pergi guys, ini dia akan ngikutin terus guys. Jadi pusing saya. Oke. Aduh, lag. Sorry guys ya. Oke, dah clear semuanya, lancar, lumayan energi nektar buat nabung. Oke, dan agak lumayan jauh ya guys ya. Dan di sini nih, itu ada common chest, tar aja dia diambil. Oke, sebentar lagi sampai guys. Ada abyssherald di situ. Apakah di sini?
Let me scrub.
Lacak jejak abyss hoarder. Oke. Dan kayaknya di atas ya guys ya, untuk jejaknya si abyss hoarder ini. Oke. Oke. Kita langsung ke dekat TKP ya guys ya. Dan ada dance slave.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages.
Yes.
Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria.
Yes.
So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
Oh, gitu.
These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Jadi nama asli Ruin Guard itu adalah field tiller temen ya. Mereka adalah mesin untuk bertani.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name.
Oh, kode.
The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons.
Gitu.
The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller
Tanah
came
ini
about.
Tidak akan dibajak dengan peralatan
Fought for with steel and blood?
Perjuangkan dengan baju dan
That's
darah.
an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Oke.
That sounds so sad.
Mengembara tanpa tujuan selama 500 tahun.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Udah mau ingin lupakan masa lalu ya guys ya.
Written in the stars. By royal decree.
Oke guys. Habisin aja lah. Hajar boleh. Dan sorry ya guys ya kalau misalnya agak nge-lag kualitasnya. Aduh. Oke, nice.
Retribution.
Up. Oke, nice. Mana lagi? Ajar boleh. Finish, selesai.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
Excuse me, boss. You
Could it be a
Dan ada
communication
notif
of some
WA.
kind?
Sorry ya guys ya. Gua salin dulu.
This
Biar
talisman
aman.
seems connected to the abyssherald. But why would an abyss mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
Oke.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Ya guys, gue masih nggak tahu ya.
Faith of an enemy
Lawanlah
in
kepercayaan
flame
para musuh dalam
and
korban
bring
api
glory
dan
to Her
persembahkanlah
Highness
kemuliaan
the
tertinggi
Princess.
untuk sang Tuan Putri.
What?
Wow.
Is that what it says?
Tuan Putri, who's that?
Loom of Fate
Roda
initial
takdir,
operation.
operasi awal.
The
Mereka,
abyss,
Abyss,
seem to be
sepertinya
carrying out a
memiliki
large
rencana.
operation. The key word here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or
Okay.
rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Oke, so
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation.
oke.
So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
Oke.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
Terakhir kali kita masih belum bisa menghancurkannya. Dia hanya ditekan oleh J Chamber,
What do they
bener.
want with Osile?
Mungkinkah tujuan mereka sama seperti The
I
Fallen?
know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Oh, gitu. Bagus
Last
dong.
time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
Iya tuh.
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Oh, gitu.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid
Nah.
god of mass destruction?
Berarti mereka ingin membuat ini ya guys ya. Jadi kayak Ruin Field Tiller atau Ruin Guard ini mau di craft. Mau rencananya menjadi sebuah robot yang besar. Katanya sih begini ya dari percakapan ini ya. Julukannya kenapa panjang sekali?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Kanria. Though of course, the accuracy of that
Keakuratan dari
understanding
pemahaman
itself
mereka
is
terhadap
difficult to
tersebut.
judge. Only
Okay.
the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled
Batu
statue
bernoda.
as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized
Jadi si
god.
Osanya dipakein
And
robot,
the new
guys.
core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
Dan inti baru yang akan menggantikan bola yang dipegang patung The Seven adalah mata dari
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Oke. Mereka masih belum menemukannya. Kita masih punya waktu. Kita harus menemukannya sebelum.
This
Oke.
whole thing keeps getting more
Yes.
complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Of course, Paimon.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine
Sanggup untuk
thrones of
menggulingkan tahta
Celestia.
para dewa Celestia. Menggulingkan tahta para dewa Celestia.
Boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan.
Nah,
Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
apa sebaiknya kita tanya pada Church of Euphonius?
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
Yes.
The cathedral.
Kenapa, Dane?
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Yuk, gas. Kita ke Mondstadt. Dapat achievement, lumayan. Alright, jadi kita akan pergi ke katedral di Mondstadt ya guys ya. Dan ini akan gue skip aja ya. Gak usah lama-lama, langsung saja kita pergi. Let's go. Oke guys.
The huge statue.
Tadi barusan gue gak ngomong ya, gue udah
Grandiose
sampai.
cathedral.
Sorry banget, patung yang besar,
People of
katedral yang megah.
Mondstadt
Banyak sekali
clearly
sumber
spent a
daya
great deal of
energi yang sudah
resources and
dihabiskan.
energy to construct them.
Oh,
But how aware of this was the animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
dan sebaliknya, berapa banyak yang dia sudah berikan sebagai balasannya?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral.
Aduh, gua
Don't
kelupa
say
lagi.
anything bad about the animal Archon. And actually, the animal Archon is...
Kepencet guys. Sorry, mouse gua agak jebol.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Oke.
Huh?
Tapi kita sudah mengerjakan hal lainnya bersama-sama.
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust.
Oke.
Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Karena mereka tidak mengenalmu, kamu tidak berpikir kalau kamu bakal populer di antara mereka.
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay,
Oke.
then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I
Alright,
should
then.
warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral.
Oke.
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have.
Yes, oke.
Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Oke. Oke, kita akan berbicara dengan para suster ya, lebih tepatnya Barbara. Kita akan masuk ke gereja. Alright guys, so kita udah masuk ke gereja dan kita akan berbincang dengan Barbara. Barbara,
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
oh enggak kok.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're
Soalnya kan
here to
dijadiin
ask
ilusi ya guys ya,
some
masih
questions
20 kan.
about something. Barbara, have field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the seven?
Ah.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story?
Oh.
Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace.
Oh gitu.
Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Oke.
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records.
Amarah
the
terakhir
Tyrant's
sang
Final
tiram.
Fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The Tyrant's Final Fury?
This refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oke.
Many
Ada
years
kaitannya
ago,
sama Storm Terror's
there was a
lair ya.
time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt.
Oh gitu.
Balls of fire raining
Bola api
from
turun
the
dari
sky?
langit.
How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's Final Fury.
Oke.
This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
Oke. Fenomena ini berlangsung sekitar 1 tahun, tidak ada yang bisa menyelesaikan dan akhirnya. Oke. Aneh sekali.
Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's Final Fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster.
Oke.
Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
Oke.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
Oke, thank you
There's
Barbara.
that pointless word, thank
Rosaria.
you again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas?
Oke.
As
Wah,
for what
mau ngincer
purpose,
si
I
Lupus,
can't say
guys.
for certain.
Si
Master Jean
Andrius.
has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Oke.
Then I will go as well.
Jangan.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
Oke.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Jangan khawatir, aku juga akan pergi untuk membantu. Oh yeah.
We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then
Hihihi.
please everyone, be careful.
Oke.
May the animal Archon protect you all.
Es. Oke. Wah, Abyss Order ini gila sih guys ya. Emang tujuannya gila-gila guys ya. Dia sekarang mau ke itu, mau ke Wolvendom, mau ketemu si Lupus. Nggak tahu lah, pokoknya mau ngapain si Lupus lah, gua kagak ngerti sih. Alright. Oke, kita mesti kasih tahu sama si Dane sekarang nih. Dane.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
Jangan
No,
dong.
that's not likely.
Oh, apa tuh?
Unlike Osile, who
Tidak
was
seperti
just
Osile yang
suppressed,
jadi segel saja.
Andreas died long ago.
Andreas sudah oke.
Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over
Iya, betul.
Wolvendom.
Jadi si
The
Lupus itu udah mati,
abyssherald may
teman-teman.
just be targeting
Tinggal
the
arwahnya doang.
spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Oh, apa tuh? Salah satu teman lama. Oh, apa jangan-jangan Grandmaster Farka? Wah, ini makin menarik sih ini ceritanya, guys. Soalnya si Lupus itu temennya si Farka, Grandmaster Farka. Guys, ini ceritanya, wah ini gila sih, makin menarik banget sih. Apakah, wah, ini fix seru banget sih. Aduh, dan sekarang frame drop. Oh my god. Kita ambil dulu wortel. Ngapain lo?
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Yeah, Dane. Kita kalahin dulu nih kerucut-kerucutnya nih si Hillicher phone ini. Baru kita kalahin Abyss Order.
Delta curses!
Mon. Oke.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Alright. Abyss Order sudah dikalahkan.
There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
Yes.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Oke.
Yeah,
Ya.
let's go!
Kita harus ketemu si Boreas nih.
I'm not going any
Oh,
further.
kenapa, Dane?
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the
Tapi dia
Seven.
bersedia menjadi pelayan The
I
Seven.
cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him.
Oh,
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
kamu benar-benar tidak menyukai The Seven ya?
There's nothing special about gods anyway.
Tidak ada sesuatu yang mengenal.
It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on
Okay.
your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place
Kamu
too
jangan
much
terlalu
trust
percaya
in
terhadap
them,
mereka.
but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down,
Oke.
even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's
Jangan
some
membunuh
awkward
mereka,
advice. Does Dane hate the Seven or is he protecting them?
Kenapa pendapat itu berlawan sekali?
Lest I repeat the failings of my
Pelajaran dari masa lalu.
forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Apa tuh?
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the
Kehancuran
nation
bangsa
of
Kalian
Canria
oleh
by
para
the
dewa
gods is the
adalah
reason the
alasan
Abyss
Abyss
Order now
Order.
seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well,
Oh,
enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
oke.
Up, there he goes.
Wah,
What a strange man.
aku bisa memahaminya sedikit.
Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods.
Oh, dewa-dewa yang tak
At the
dikenal.
rite of dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
Saat tidak ada kepercayaan, menghindari situasi sepenuhnya masih lebih baik daripada mencoba untuk bernegosiasi.
Not the easiest situation.
Yes.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation.
Oke.
Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger.
Oke.
This God's spirit.
Jika dari dewa
He does
ini,
not often
dia
see
tidak terlalu
people,
sering melihat
but I
manusia.
hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
Dewa siapa ya guys ya?
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, honorary knight of Favonius.
Siapa guys dewa ini? Maksudnya dewa ini itu siapa? Cari Great Wolf King of the North. Oke. Oke, kita akan ke Wolf Fandom ya guys ya. Kita langsung gas aja lah Bella. Kita jalan aja guys. Kita jalan leh. Gak usah lawan lah, males gue. Oke.
Let the show begin.
Mana nih? Oh,
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the abyssherald!
Razor! Bisa Lupus.
You not welcome here.
Oh,
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You
Okay.
claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory.
oke.
If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
No.
Lies.
Yes, you're right, Boreas. Bohong mereka itu.
It's a ceremony! He looks like he's in a lot of pain! Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Inilah waktuku untuk bertarung lagi dengan
No
abyssherald.
matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Ngelawan gue lu. Cari target. Sini lu pikir gue takut? Ayo guys, kita lawan guys. Ayo. Retribution. Lu pikir gue takut sama lu? Hah? Lu malah level 89. Iya. Yo, ngapain lu? Kayak orang gila. Sini lu.
Is futile. The end.
Weh. Ayah, wae. Ngamuk-ngamuk sendiri dia. Lu pikir gue takut?
Come on! We can do it!
Bos, chill bro, chill.
Oh, it's perfect!
Oh, lu pikir gue takut? Sini.
Retribution.
Untung gue pakai diluk. Kalau gue pakai shell udah habis lo. Sangat takut sekali. Ampun kakak. Sing wae.
Delve into death! Oh, perfect! Fate is upon you!
Kita lawan aja lah Brella. Kita maju face to face aja lah. Sini lo. Woi. Oke. Guys, sorry banget kalau gua agak diem karena gua lagi fokus battle ya guys ya. Yes. Dah, dikalahkan.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you.
Ah,
How does an old spirit have such determined will?
yoi.
No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
Saya bisa ralt
It
nih kampret
disappeared
juga ya.
again.
Setidaknya kali ini kita berhasil menghentikannya.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Thank you, typical manusia.
I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state.
Oh, tenang, tidak memalukan kau Boreas.
But still, the abyssherald underestimated my strength.
Yes, betul. Gua aja lawan lu aja pusing gue lawan tuh.
Never refuses trial. But scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas's mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Bukan salahmu, Razor.
In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was
Tapi memang ada
indeed
satu
one
mesin
human-made
buatan
machine
manusia
that I
yang
can
tidak pernah
never
bisa aku lupakan.
forget.
Wow, apa itu? Oh, akhirnya kita dapat informasi ya.
It entered into
Benda
my
itu masuk secara
proving
tidak
ground
sengaja ke
by
daerah tantangan.
accident, and I mistook it for a
Dan aku salah
challenge.
mengira itu sebagai penantang.
But it could
Tapi
not
mesin itu tidak
think,
bisa berpikir,
only
hanya
fight.
bertarung saja.
It was
Mesin
designed
itu
as a
dibuat
pure
murni
killing machine
sebagai
from
mesin
top
pembunuh dari
to
atas sampai
bottom.
bawah. Oke.
I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to
Jatuh ke
the
tanah.
ground, it
Dia
fled
akhirnya
the
melarikan diri
proving
dari
ground.
tempatku.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Apa mesinnya bisa?
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. As I said, I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It could spin.
Mesinnya bisa
leap
berputar,
high into the
lompat
air,
tinggi ke udara,
and even
dan bahkan
shoot
menembakkan bola api.
fireballs.
Wah bener, Ruin
Although
Hunter.
no match for
Walaupun
a
tidak sekuat
god,
dewa,
it was
tapi tetap
stronger
saja
than
lebih
even
kuat
many
daripada
who
mereka yang
wield
bahkan lebih.
visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after.
Ah,
But in
makanya.
this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Of course,
You were a big help.
of course banget.
We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Yes, thank you. Wah bener nih.
Good intel.
Jadi ternyata,
Let's go tell Dane.
by the way, gue mau lihat dulu ya OBS udah berapa menit. Oke guys, ternyata sudah 35 menit dan sorry banget gue harus mengakhiri video ini ya guys ya. Alright, jadi kita sudah berbincang dengan si Lupus Boreas bahwa si Lupus ini pernah berantem sama Ruin Guard atau Ruin Hunter deh pokoknya. Ruin Hunter ya pokoknya Ruin Guard, Ruin Hunter juga bisa nembak misil sih, bisa nembak bola api juga. Tapi ternyata si Lupus ini pernah berantem sama Ruin Guard yang mungkin bisa lebih hebat kali ya daripada Ruin Guard biasanya. Dan oke, ini membuat gue menarik sih dari segi ceritanya ya. Dan si Dance Life gimana nih? Oh, di WoW Fandom ya. Mungkin gue bisa skip juga ya. Alright. Jadi jadi intinya yaitu sih guys ya ceritanya ya. Dan ini makin menarik sih guys ya. Oke. Kita udah ngelawan abyssherald dan ternyata abyssherald lumayan menantang juga ya. Tetapi gue juga bisa ngalahin juga lah. Gila. Master Diluc ya kan. Oke. So, gue udah ngalahin dan ini aja sih untuk video kali ini. Pokoknya kalau kalian suka dengan video gue tadi barusan ya, silakan like, comment, share, dan subscribe. Dan jangan lupa nyalakan notifikasinya agar kalian bisa terus update dapat video terbaru dari channel gue sendiri, yaitu adalah MRS Indonesia. So, kita akhiri dulu. Gue akhiri dulu video kali ini ya. See you next time. See you in next video. So, ya pokoknya see you lah. Goodbye. Dadah.